no secret that Mega Man's soundtrack would sound awfully a lot like rock music had it not been for the 8-bit limitations, but surprisingly, it wasn't always this way. Hey everybody, I'm Tall Slash, and welcome to Secrets of the Soundtrack, a new segment of HiddenBlocks where we'll be taking a look at some of the music from your favorite games, and tell you some of the spicy secrets you probably haven't heard before. Originally, Takeshi Tateishi, the composer for Mega Man 2, pitched a lot of different songs for the game's Robot Masters, but was quickly shot down and told to make them sound cooler instead. Almost all of his themes from the first pass were scrapped and completely reworked, except for Crash Man's theme, which does notably sound completely different from the rest of the soundtrack. However, we can get a feel for what the rest of the Master's themes would have been like by looking at some of the music for the game Cocoron, a little-known platformer surprisingly similar to Mega Man, which was coincidentally directed by Akira Kitamura, who just so happened to be the original character designer for Mega Man, after he left Capcom to make his own company, Takeru, and who just so happened to hire the exact same composer from Mega Man 2. Total coincidence, of course. While working on the game's music, Tateishi was asked to do the exact opposite of what Mega Man 2's music needed, and instead, give the game cuter sounding music. One of the songs for this game starts off almost exactly the same way as Crash Man's theme, except with a swing tempo instead of Mega Man's normal rock style. The rivalries and similarities between these two franchises in music, gameplay, and design were also in part why Mega Man 3 was released before it was finished. Despite internal production problems, because of this rivalry, Capcom refused to delay the game no matter what. Mega Man 3 still did great, of course, and its music still rips in 8 entire bits, but it definitely makes you wonder if some of the original songs for Mega Man 2 could have influenced the soundtrack of Cocoron. Rock has always been a staple of Mega Man, with the game's Japanese name being Rockman, and Mega Man and Roll being named Rock and Roll respectively. Get it? It's a music pun. It's like, all we need now is a bass or something. Oh. With all of the music references in the series, fittingly on December 19th, 2012, Soundholic released an official album of Mega Man's past themes realized as real songs to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the series, even up to Mega Man 10, which was released 2 years prior. While not all of them are exactly rock, there are a good amount that fit the genre, and ironically, the castle theme of Proto Man, also known as Blues, is one of these songs. This means they gave the one character named after the genre blues a rock and roll theme, fitting his siblings rock and roll, which kinda sucks for him considering his whole image is being edgy and independent from everyone else. Yep, still sounds awesome, but I guess no matter how much Blues wants to be cool and radical and 100% original, he'll always be tied to his siblings. More recently, however, it was discovered that Rockman Holic's adaptation of Mega Man's soundtrack wasn't the first to be officially made. Looking back at the cancelled game Mega Man Universe, which already has a normal episode of HiddenBlocks up on this channel, just a month ago, on October 5th, 2019, the entire game's soundtrack was found by Mega Man fan site Protodude's Rockman Corner, and was uploaded for anyone to listen to. And yes, this game contains a complete rock and roll adaptation for every song of Mega Man 2's soundtrack, and yes, it 100% sounds as cool as you'd expect. Not much was known about Mega Man Universe, but with the complete release of the game's soundtrack, it gives me hope that the entire game itself might just be sitting in some guy's drawer in Capcom, waiting to be found after someone robs it. Until then though, this music is definitely enough to hold me over. Hey everyone, that is all for today. So now that HiddenBlocks has finally returned to its own respect, I wanted to expand the series and branch out in multiple forms. This isn't going to be replacing the main series in any way, but I've always wanted to do more things with it than just cut content. So going forward, I'll be talking about the soundtracks and betas of these games a little bit more now as well. I hope you enjoyed this video though, and if you did, make sure you drop a like down below to let me know, and be sure to tell me what you think in the comments, maybe with a suggestion for the next episode. And as always, for more content like this, as well as the rest of the series on my channel, don't forget to smash that squishy red subscribe button for more. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, I'll be back in a flash.